Now, many schools around the state have been back in session for about 2 weeks already, and we're already seeing COVID cases pop up in a number of communities.
In fact, just this week, several districts closed schools due to positive cases. Channel 3 Eyewitness News reporter Sharon Johnson spoke with the doctor about really what this means for the rest of the year. She is joining us now live in Manchester with much more. Sharon.
Well, right now I'm at Manchester Middle Academy, and this school will be closed tomorrow. A superintendent says that a student has come into contact with someone who has coronavirus, and they're showing coronavirus symptoms. Now, the doctor I spoke with says that parents should get ready for a bumpy ride this fall, with schools constantly closing and reopening.
Be prepared to be flexible because things are going to be changing.
Manchester Middle Academy is the latest in a wave of schools that are closing due to COVID-19. The superintendent released a statement today saying a student at Manchester Middle Academy has reported high-risk symptoms associated with COVID-19 and had close contact with a person diagnosed with COVID-19. Based on the guidance provided by the MDH, the district will close MMA for 1 day to deep clean, disinfect the entire school. And in Meriden this morning, the district says a student showed up to Lincoln Middle School while waiting for their test result. He did test positive, and now an entire classroom will have to quarantine for 2 weeks.
We know, was it a 6th grade, was it a 7th grade, was it an 8th grade? So it's alarming.
Nearly a dozen districts across the state have already reported teachers or students reporting positive for COVID. Dr. Summer McGee is the dean of the School of Health Sciences at the University of New Haven.
I think as people are changing their work patterns and their school patterns and going out of the house more because people are returning to school, that's really increasing the risk.
Dr. McGee says schools are already taking precautions like cohorting and staying 6 feet apart. She says districts will have to be flexible if the spread of the virus changes in any community.
As cases pop up, we're going to have to change mode of delivery and go back and forth for a while until we can really get control over this.
Dr. McGee says she'd like to see more widespread surveillance testing in schools. For now, some districts are shutting down schools entirely, like at Naugatuck High School, where a student tested positive Wednesday.
Scary. It's very scary.
And here at Manchester Middle, they're still waiting for those test results, and they're still waiting to see if those test results come back as positive. The superintendent says that they're going to be in contact with anyone the student was in contact with. Live in Manchester tonight, Sharon Johnson, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
Okay.